What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Wednesday and that means it's time for phrasal verb of the week. Yes, and the phrasal verb we are looking at today we use all the time. It's a very common phrasal verb and it is take up. And did you know that this phrasal verb has 5 different meanings? So don't you go anywhere because we're going to look at all 5 different meanings, how to use it in context, and by the end of this lesson you'll have 5 ways that you can better express yourself by using the phrasal verb take up. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go look at that first meaning. To start a new activity or hobby and to begin doing something regularly. So I think this one is quite common. Most of us know this one, and if we look at an example we can say I've recently taken up surfing as a hobby. So yeah, what a nice example. So if you start something new we can use take up. Let's look at the second meaning. To occupy space or time. To fill or use a certain amount of time or space. And I'm going to look at 2 examples because it says it uses a certain amount of time or space. So let's look at 2 examples. The first one, the meeting took up the whole afternoon. So yeah, it took up an amount of time. And our second example, we can say this sofa takes up too much space in the living room. So yeah, taking up an amount of space. So that's our second meaning of the phrasal verb take up. Let's move on to number 3. To accept an offer or challenge or to agree to something. So again, in 2 different situations we can use it. So let's look at 2 examples again. And the first one, he took up the job offer in New York. So yeah, so he was offered a job opportunity and he took it up. And the second meaning, she took up the challenge to run a marathon. So yeah, so taking up the challenge. So remember the 2 different ways we can use take up in this situation. Let's move on to meaning number 4. To discuss or deal with something, to address or consider a topic or issue. So in this case, we quite often use this phrasal verb in a business setup, you know. So let's go look at an example. Let's take up this topic again after the break. So yeah, a very clear example on how we can use that one. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. But let's move on to the 5th and final meaning of the phrasal verb take up. To shorten clothes. To make a piece of clothing shorter. Yeah. And let's go look at our last example. I need to take up these pants, it is too long. So there we have it everyone, the phrasal verb take up with its 5 different meanings. So remember them and start making use of them in your daily conversations. Well, that wraps it up for another video. I'll see you all again on Wednesday with a new phrasal verb. But as always, thank you so much everyone for watching, for liking, for subscribing. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.